Whoopsies. Live on YouTube. Big. Hold on. Let me check my email because I have to keep an eye on it. All is good. Except for this weird normals, but whatever. I guess we're just stuck with that. Cool. Okay. That bevel does kind of make things a little bit harder for our door, but whatever. Friendslop. Tis friendslop. Tis friendslop. Okay, so let's make our window revisible. I kind of want to move the window in. There we go, Golden. 6 months member, Pog. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to apologize, Golden. I feel like there's no designed incentives for being a member on YouTube, but I appreciate it. Trust me. I really do. Other YouTubers be like, members only content, and then my ass over here like, yeah, thanks. yeah, thanks. YouTube members scammed. No. Should we make the garage door have a smaller window? Like maybe like a little double window over here, kind of like a garage door. Garage bay door. What if I search up? Yeah, something like that. Oh shit, yeah. I wonder. Their fault for not coming to Twitch, honestly. And they all do a little different. They all do something a little different. I do kind of like the idea of this being like a different kind of window. Which then means like this entire mesh could just be eradicated. I could just eradicate this whole thing. Or, idea. We take this piece. I scale it down. I move it to the right. I cut it in the middle. No, I want to move it to the middle, but how can I keep the... Oh, I can do this. Take this. And then I can move this to be as close as possible to the origin point. Active element. Then we can grab the X location of the cursor and then move this to the... How can I move this to the cursor? Selection. I guess I just gotta eyeball it. Unless there's a way of... No, there's no way of moving... Selection to cursor? Oh, but then we end up doing all of that. I would have to... So what I'd have to do, actually, if I want to do that, hold on, is do this. But I'd have to move the cursor to where the selection is of this in the Y space. It moves it forward. And then we can just like delete that loop that we just created and then go here and then do selection occur offset. All right, all that just to put it in the half space. All that just to put the fucker there. All right, I think for this one we're gonna remove the little metal grate thingy, and the idea for this is we're gonna probably move this up. Okay, and then we'll mirror it. Then we got ourselves like a garage door, huh? Huh? Thoughts, huh? Yes. This fucking train is crazy. Maybe it's too crazy. Maybe it's a little too crazy. Have we gone too far with this? Or maybe we haven't gone far enough. I gotta close this up a little bit. Create this part. The backside, or I guess the inside. How thick is this fucking thing? It's not horrible. It's the right size for what you would expect from a thing like this. So we need the top and the bottom, because I guess the idea would be, unless we do something like this, we just say fuck it, we just have one moving object. Which honestly, I'm okay with that, because then that just means it's one moving object. Honestly, I'm okay with just being one moving object. I'm gonna be real, chat. Because having multiple moving objects is gonna be really annoying for this kind of thing. So let's go ahead and create some bridged edge loops. Looks like it gets fucked up a little bit here. Okay. Might actually... I might make these two... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I might make it beveled. Just because that'll look cool. Put a hole, so it slides like an elevator door. I was thinking something cool, like it kind of slides like this. Maybe something like that. Like, we could do something boring. Like, we could do something like this. But I feel like it would look cool if it, like, actually opens up like a kind of like a garage door a little bit. All right, let's see what this looks like in the environment, though. Let me just double check that everything is associated. Although this, we probably do not want it to be a part of the mesh because it's going to be moving. We'll just export this like this. We are gonna have to re-UV unwrap this though. That's fine. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to re-UV unwrap it. That's fine. It's as expected. I don't remember what the cube size was. I think it's 3. That looks pretty bad. When we could just join that there. UVs are hard. I hate UVing. Once you get the hang of it, it all clicks, and then the rest of it is history. You won't ever think about it again. All right. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. That's kind of cool. Did I cover the fuse box lerp to socket transform logic on stream? I don't know. I don't know actually. I think maybe briefly. Maybe very briefly. For 90% of hard surfaces, you just use Smart UV Project. I don't know if I would use Smart UV Project. It depends on what it is, but most of the times UV unwrapping a hard surface object, because you'd end up having some sharpened edges and stuff like that, it kind of just becomes really self-explanatory. Like it just, because every sharpened edge needs to be marked. Otherwise your high poly bake ends up having some weird looking fucking seams that isn't very fun to look at. Yeah. Been digging through your old streams for over an hour. You can't find it. I have no idea. I don't know if we might have done part of it, part of the fuse box on stream. If you're talking about this one I think I did a lot of this one off stream. This one, I'm not sure. I don't know. I like that you can see the cell point there. Yeah. Only problem now is the railings right here. Do we turn this doorway into more of a hazard? Or maybe we move the doorway to where the garage door is. Maybe. All right, so now we need to import our door, but the door needs its own mesh. I wanted to ask a question about Blender, but now I'm not so sure. What's the question, Skyfer? What is the question? Do you know if there's a way to make an animation IK constraints and stuff without losing constraints? Do you know if there's a way to bake an animation IK constraints and stuff without losing constraints? You have to use visual keying paired with clear constraints for it to bake IK properly. Constraints and stuff without losing constraints. I've used a constraint before, like a sword or like a gun, and it had 2 bones constrained to it, and that baked fine. I used like I forget which constraint type I did. But yeah, that does go outside of the realm of my own skill level. Goes into the animation territory. It does go into some animation territory. I have a gun with child of for hands movements, and I have the gun animation, but I need to bake the arms, so I wouldn't need to set up the full IK rig inside a game engine. Yeah, it should bake out those animations, technically, with wherever the positioning is for the child of. Just, I guess make sure like it's all zeroed out and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. Because at least for me, when I have like a child of constraint, it does export it as baked how it looks in Blender. I'm not sure. This should be set now, right? Yeah, okay, good. So we have main, which I think is just the interior walls. And then we got the glass. Then we have metal. And then we have the exterior, which might look weird, because it might have WPO associated. Does bake, but it's destructive. It clears all the constraints. Child whatnot. We're not making a copy of the gun/arms collection for every animation to bake properly. Clears all the constraints. Oh, weird. So when you bake, when you export out of Blender, it like fucks up all your constraints. It might be like applying scale or something. Something might be fucked there, because I know there's a constraint button for like zeroing it out. In the constraint, I forget what it's called though. I forget what it's called. It's like somewhere in the constraint, there's like a zero out button. What was it? Yeah, set inverse. I've had to press this button a few times, and that kind of almost clears it. So maybe mess around with that. Maybe it's like doing some stuff there. I've had to do that a few times. I'll take a look. Yeah, sounds good, man. Hopefully you figure it out, because that's not fun. It's not a fun workflow. Not a good time. Okay, so now that we have our garage door, we need to set up a blueprint for it to open and close. Open and close. We're gonna make this its own blueprint. We'll call this train engine garage door. And then let's slap. We probably want to keep the default scene route, because that is our base location for the door. We're probably going to want to slap smooth sync to this as well. Probably going to want to make it replicated, but we can set a much lower update frequency. Honestly, we can try to figure out how to like make that much less. 12 sync ownership, and then always send. Okie dokie. And then... Yes. I don't think... This might not even need smooth sync, to be honest, but... I'm just going to do it for now. Now, do I make this a lever that you pull up and down to open the garage door? Or do I just say fuck it and put a button? I feel like a lever is fun, but then we have to sync the lever. So not only am I going to have to sync the garage door, I'll have to sync the... Unless we make it so you drag the garage door up. No, I don't want to do that. I kind of want it to be like like a machine based. This game's gonna need some really gnarly... Or maybe we say fuck it, and whenever you pull in, it just opens the garage door up. Hmm. Eh. 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 Bah. Bah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, for now, for now, not replicate. Take off smooth sync. I believe there's a way to check if we are pulled up into a station. Currently at station, not replicated. How do clients see if they're at a station again? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they know if they're at a station somehow by checking a value. Oh, they set locally that they're at a station. Okay, so call train state updated. So let's get game state. Let's see if we can get this to work. Train state updated. Oh, wait. No, wait. Game state first. We need our game state. Hello, Ari. How's it going? For animations, do I prefer creating a blueprint or Blender? It depends. If it's like a thing like this, I'm not going to animate it in Blender because there's no real point to animating it in Blender. It'll probably be done through a timeline or something. If it's like character animations, sometimes I'll do it in Blender. Sometimes I'll do it in Cascadeur. Depends. It just really depends on what it is. Do I really want to do another cast too? Let's just set this to a variable. And then what we'll do is we'll get the game state. Station. I kind of don't like this. We're gonna have to check if this has been changed. So if this is not equal to the thing, then it will only run what it needs to do. And then it will reread from the currently at station. If it's true, this is going to end up becoming opened. Otherwise, this is going to end up becoming closed. And then what we'd like to do is set the location. Set the relative location and rotation. I don't know, we'll probably just move it all the way up here. So 120 for the Z. And then for the rotation, we'll do 90 on the X. And then in the closed, I believe it is just 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Should be good. We're gonna find out. It might not work. It might not work. Just for objects, yeah. If the object has like some really complex animation, then maybe we'd have to give it bones. But for something like this, it's a relatively mechanical object that's moving around, so we could probably just do a timeline. Even with like a curve or something if we really wanted to. But generally, I'd just do it through like a timeline. In this case, we're just doing it instantaneously. It's just going to instantly adjust. It's just going to instantly move into position. I see a little bit of Z fighting there. Oh, interesting. So the top has a different material. Whoopsies. All right, close enough. All right. I gotta fix that top because it's gonna really bug me. But also the UVs are mirrored. We can fix that, no problem. Let's see how this looks when we pull in. Does it actually open up? I think this is missing some collision, or... something's weird. Something weird is occurring there. Let me fix that real quick before it bugs me. Oh, it's block all dynamic probably. Let's just do block all, which I think should work fine. Yep. Cool. It looks kind of funny. The train looks really asymmetrical because it's like, but honestly, fuck it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing I figured this out now. Well, good thing I saw this now. It only works in one rotation. Should be an easy fix. Okay, we should pull up the station now. Right about now. Oh, yeah. It, like, instantly opened. Which is fine. It'd be nicer if it was, like, more subtle. but yeah, that's fine. That means now you can quickly pull your shit in. You know? Throw your shit over there. You don't have to go through the back end. Throw your shit to your friends, and then they go ahead and sell it, you know what I mean? Now, I do think we should probably move the opening to be a little bit more in line with the garage. Is there any reason, lore-wise, of why there's a small replica of the sun inside of the train? This is the current debug button to, basically, well, which we should test, because let's see if the garage door works, to basically leave the station. Oh yeah, there you go. And the door closes. Very cool. And look at that, we're seeing a pure fucking example of stupid CPU occlusion. Sorry, GPU occlusion. Right there. Love that. Thank you, Unreal. Oh shit, yeah, it has its own unique mesh, which we do have as a task to fix. So it's moving in its own way in correspondence to its own pivot point, not the train's pivot point. I have a next level idea. We use yellow paint to make players walk into traps and stuff. Surely that'll end very well, huh? Okay, I think next thing, just because quality of life, we should shift the railing a little bit. At least so it's kind of aligned with the garage door. I think players might prefer that. It's just a random whim, but I have a feeling players would prefer this being aligned with the garage door, even if it is just slightly offset. I think players would probably prefer that. Going on a crazy whim here, but I have a feeling players will prefer this. There we go. And funny enough, it's exactly aligned with the selling point. There you go. There you go. No one can complain. And then you can just set all your items that you want to sell at the garage door. You know? Put all that shit over there. Have you ever played Little Big Planet and played Train Bomb Survival? I played Little Big Planet a long time ago, but I don't remember any of the levels at all. I do not remember any of the levels. Little Big Planet was a vibe, though. Man, what a great game. I gotta fix this. Remind me to fix this. It's an easy fix, too. Oh shit, my items went all over the place because the thing moved. I might want to set that to teleport. A really fun community mode with bombs falling at a high-speed train. The last to survive wins. With all the destruction. Yeah. It sounds like a mode I've played. Probably. $24 in my pocket. Sir, how much does a blank cube cost? I think it's like $4. Blank cube, $4, I think. What's the currency called? Currency. I don't know what it's called yet. The currency is called currency. Eesh. Eesh. Fun because I was also like 12. Dude, let's be real. Those mini games and stuff would still be fun to this day, I'm sure. Little Big Planet would definitely be a great game to play. Whenever I have kids. Definitely top tier game. Anyways, we got ourselves a garage door. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna set it to teleport so that it does not just blow up all props. Or I don't think it should teleport. I think teleport should make it so it doesn't move any objects that are in the way. What if the currency is not an actual currency, but something common like bullets in Metro? Listen, I don't know what the currency is yet. We'll figure out some lore thing for it. We'll figure out something, you know. I'm sure we can figure out something. I'm sure we can figure out something fun, you know, something fun, something dandy. Something fun and dandy, you know. Cool. Well, garage door is in. It adds a little bit of something different. I would love to make it so it's like you have to pull a lever to open it. I think that'd be sick. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Obviously, though, we'd have to put that in. we'd have to put all that in. Let's fix this real quick because we're here. I think it has to do with the spawning of the cables. Or maybe not. Great. How much time did you need to learn all these note things? You mean blueprints? The blueprint nodes? I don't know. Okay, I think I know where the problem is. I don't know. I'm still learning. It's one of those things where you still learn it. You learn it all the time. Ah, there's the problem. Right here. Wait, no. There's the problem. Wait, no. These are both of the problem. Which doesn't make sense. Because the actor rotation is being set right here. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it zeroed out? It should be relative rotation. Which is this. Weird. Okay. What kind of terrible game is this? Where's that sweet, sweet AI slop? No, 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 no. Friendslop does not equal AI slop. Friendslop equals good time with friends. I am confused as to why this relative rotation is not working. I'm a little confusal. I'm a little confusal. Because that's what it's supposed to be. Well, weird. I guess let's just do gold transform. That's not correct though. Like that's really not, it's not right. I guess because it's simulating physics. There you go. Now it works. Doesn't make any sense. We gotta change the plugin though. Does not make much sense. Does not make much sense. But okay. Alas, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it would be cool to have a switch lever for opening the garage door, opening it open and closed. Oh, great. There you go. Let's check if this works now. What? Man, this doesn't make any sense. I hate this. I hate this. This doesn't make any sense. This literally doesn't make any sense. How does it work here, but then it doesn't work over here? Oh, cock. Whatever. Whatever. I just set it to world rotation, which is perfectly fine. Should work just the same. All right, gears, turn off. Don't turn on. There we go. Plug him in. Someone explain to me how this is, like, not working. Oh, it's probably this. Probably that. I should have probably made this a function that reused itself, but whatever. Okay, that debug menu can't... debug menu can't come... Alright, alright. Debug menu would be really nice right about now. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. Now this works at different rotations. Alright, alright. We're missing something. The purple. Purple triangle. Yay! Yeah! Hold on, we need to test something. I need a random object. No, don't open the garage door yet. No! I need to see if it, like, flips out and shit. I heard a noise. Did the power go out in the other car? I think it did. Anyways. This did not break again, which is good. Although, this would be so cool if, like, you were the one actually, like, moving it yourself. You know, with like a lever here. That would be sick. One day. One day we'll put it in. One day we'll put it in. I gotta say the door opening on its own is kind of nice. I see, the thing is, I don't have any gameplay reasoning as to why, like, you would use this door in game, unless somehow you could, like, lock the doors or something. I don't know. Is it rude for me to say this is your best work yet? I don't think that's rude at all. I would hope that's the case. I would hope I'm improving. You know what I mean? I would hope I am. Am I gonna add gambling? You fucking bet. It's not gonna be gambling. It's going to be chance-based mini games. So gambling? No. All of video games could be considered gambling then. Do I have the monsters yet? No. We have the very basic AI. Like, I've started on some of the very basic behavioral stuff. As you can see here. You can open doors and whatnot, randomly move around. So very basic form is in, but we have a list, a to-do list of things that we need to put in. Any surprise mechanics? That would be the random chance of you getting a nuclear bomb on your train and you gotta manage it. Surprise mechanic! Gotta repair this nuke or else your whole train blows up. And then the run is over. Can you jump from the top of the train to the roof? No, no, no. We tried earlier. Well, actually, now you might be able to... no, you can't. Even with the garage door. Nuclear gotcha mechanic. I want to make it so you can dumpster dive. This is honestly kind of turning into like my summer car friendslop. It's kind of my summer car friendslop amnesia with monsters and train. That's kind of what it's turning into now that I think about it. My summer train. There you go. It's not nearly painful enough to be compared to my summer car. Okay, obviously not. It's not like you gotta randomly screw in random screws and shit, but it's got the vibe a little bit. It's got a little bit of the vibe. I was watching someone play My Winter Car and I was like, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's interesting. Please make it so there's a chance of an item spawning in the trash. That's the plan, Yom. That's the plan. That's the entire reason why I want to put in dumpster diving. I'll put a couple dumpsters, maybe some little random item spawns, and then that way you get a little bit extra money. Gives incentive to exploring the stations a little bit, you know what I mean? That's the plan. Add an item that allows you to break a chain on the storage container and have a chance of getting some items in there too. As long as you have the tool to break the chain. Maybe there's an interior in one of the stations and the only way to enter it is with a key. That you only have a chance of getting. You know? Those are things that I think would be cool to add in. It adds life to the stations, I feel. You're definitely moving up a tax bracket once this game releases? I don't know about that. You know, I'm actually planning on making sure that I don't release this game until my next fiscal year. I was like, maybe we just wait until the next fiscal year. Yeah. I kind of want to make the seller a little different here. Didn't your fiscal year just end in the US? My company fiscal year is different from my personal tax fiscal year. But yes. For personal tax, yes. I'm doing all my fucking taxes right now. It's a fucking pain in the ass. What does he sell? Probably just random items. Random usable items is going to be the idea. Maybe there'll be a couple junk items in here just to like fill it in a little bit as well. But that'll be kind of the idea there. So, do I make it so you can get in the back room? I was actually thinking his back office would be separated from where he would be, which I feel like could look kind of cool. So I might do that. That might be the vibe. I don't have this in Blender. I thought I did. This is a block out in Unreal. So let's work on that. Because I kind of want to model the seller. Okay. So what we could do is have like a fake door right here that then we appear to see in there. And then I think it'd be cool to have a big opening here. But I want the dude to be really tall, so I might actually have to make his office larger. Which is fine, honestly, fine by me. I want this to be like a tall, lanky dude. I feel like that would look kind of cool. Make him bend down? Oh yeah, there you go. He's so tall he has to bend down. He's like turned into a... curls up like a shrimp. Oh, maybe we make him look like a tall shrimp. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Let's get the things over here, the rectangles. Okay, because fuck it. I have you in the background. What did I just hear? Oh, that's the voice acting, brother. I'm preparing the voice for this guy. Or gal. Okay, let's see how dark it is in here, because I kind of want it to be nice and dark. Oh shit, hell yeah, vibes. All right, now we get a light from over top. Oh yeah. With a backlight? Oh yeah. Okay, and then big temperature. Big temperature. Reduce the attenuation so it doesn't hit the floor. Oh, but I kind of like... Wait, hold on. Let me put him in first. Let's make him. Let's model him first. Then we figure out the other elements. Also, probably should reduce this just because we have a lot of movable lights in here. We have a lot of movable lights in here, as you can see. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but we'll have to do some optimizing. That's okay. All right, time to go to Blender. Did I make a save file for the shopper? Shopkeeper, there he is in all of his glory. Look at him. He looks good. You look good, shopkeeper. All right. Let me shrimp. Shrimp. Yeah, shrimp. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay, I got some ideas. I got some ideas. I got some ideas. Okay, okay. Don't question the process, chat. Don't question the process. All of our characters are kind of like Monsters Inc. Not Monsters Inc. like, but they're kind of like Alien like. So that's something to consider. Could you get away with making him a giant penis? No, he's not a penis, guys. He is not a penis. Don't get it twisted. He is not a penis. Let's give him a bunch of like arms over here. He's got a bunch of arms just sticking out. Now remember, the form of this guy is going to be like there's going to be a lot of shadows anyways. So like we're just thinking about like okay, how is this dude going to look like silhouette wise? Like that's the biggest thing is like how does this dude look silhouette wise? And then we can figure out the rest of it. You know what he kind of looks... You know what this world kind of reminds me of, too? It's like, it's got a little bit of, I'm just thinking of it now. It's got a bit of, Men in Black vibes to it, too. It's got some Men in Black vibes as well. You should be touching the ceiling. Oh, dude, hold on. We got, yeah, we do have to like put that into our block out a little bit here. I don't know how far up he's gonna have to go, but I agree with that. He should have like a small face, and then his eyes should be on the side. His eyes should be like on the side. You should play this soundtrack in the background. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it's on Spotify. Is this the track? This doesn't sound I don't think it's on Spotify. No. There's an anime for Men in Black? Or a cartoon? I didn't know there was a cartoon. What the fuck? This fucker's about to look funny as hell, man. Give him some whiskers. He needs whiskers. Duplicate his arms. Yes. Yes. You know, I'm starting to think maybe I am. Maybe I still do got a little bit of creativity in me. Even though I might not be as creative as like Peak and these other devs, but I think I still got a little something in me. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. Now I'm making it Asian? Bro, no, I'm not. Well, if he is, then whatever, fuck it, man. What if he has slightly lopsided eyes? Wait. Needs glasses? Oh fuck. No. Maybe a different guy. Maybe a different guy. Different guy. Different guy. That's a different guy kind of thing. I believe the way I UV unwrap this is by doing a project from view. I did. All right. I haven't made a collection in a while. The buyer, the seller. Shrimpy the seller. Shrimp the seller. Shrimp the seller. He's about to sell you tons of goods. Might scam you. I don't know. He might scam you. Dude, my lips are fucking dry as shit. Ugh. Listen, I don't know how this fucker's gonna look with the materials, but I got a good I got a good feeling about it. I got a good feeling about him. I don't know about you guys, but I got a good feeling about him. He ain't smoking a cigar, but let me tell you. I got a good feeling. I got a feeling about him. Hey, come on. Come on. How long do I plan to make this game? Year or less? Ideally, out this year. Ideally out this year, or at least demo, or at least like we're beginning marketing this year, at the very fucking least. Hopefully. Okay, guys. I forgot a material for some reason. I don't know where. Oh, literally the entire thing, his body. I forgot to assign his body. There you go. Okay, let's see how he's gonna look. You can't really tell his. Oh, his eyes kind of. Oh my god. By push-ups. Oh, sheesh. His eyes should be almost like light bulbs. Let's make a second version of this. Why is it 12? I didn't write 12. But I guess 12. So this is the horror part of the game. I kind of want them to look a little creepy, but not like horror. Like, okay, now we need to come up with a voice for him. Oh, great! You can see his legs. Perfect. His weird looking fucking arms. His arms. Those are his arms. He moves around like a worm. That's how he moves. Oh, dude, he should talk like he's got like snot in his nose. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta record this. Hold on. We gotta do some recording. I'm gonna mute myself so you guys don't hear any of this. All right. Pitch it up? No, I don't want to. Well, we could pitch him up. Let me see what he sounds like. All right, maybe we pitch him up twice. Oh God, that is pretty vile. Maybe I should normalize this because it's a little too loud. Thinking. I think I pitched it up too much. Okay. First off, vocoder. What does that do? What does that do? It's like an alien. It sounds like an alien now. Let us hear? No. You guys can hear when it's done. Okay, give me a second. Hold on. You'll get your time. What's a tremolo do? What are you recording? Some voices. What is the notch filter? What does it notch? So we want either delay, echo, or reverb. Dude, whenever I feel like I just need to normalize these like high parts. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. How the hell do I just fucking... I guess we'll just do that then. Like, what it's like not even doing that much. I'll do the same thing again here. Hopefully that doesn't... The sound effects are pretty vile. It's pretty vile. It's you guys are gonna hear it. Guys, you'll hear it. You'll hear it. Yeah. I kind of wanted to slap a low pass filter on it, but maybe maybe I still do actually. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do low pass, but maybe not like that much. I feel like at this point now he needs a nose and like snot sticking out of it. All right, well, let's export it. Shopkeeper, I can't speak. Seller loop. That's why, probably why. Shopkeeper, and then my brain was reading seller in my brain, and then yeah, that's probably what happened. What a cute fella. I should have probably kept that open, huh? Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. One take is all I need, baby. That's all I need. I don't need any more takes than that. One take is all I need. All right. Where's the other shopkeeper? I'm going to reuse his cue. Okay. Luminescent snot going up and down as he talks? Dude, yes. That was what I was thinking. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what he sounds like. Let's see what he sounds like in game. Close the music. Well, we got... So this is the first guy. Guy who smokes cigar. He's a bit more chill. He's got a bit of music playing. He likes music. Big fan. Then we got... the seller. Oh my god. It's disgusting. So you guys want to know the backstory behind that noise he makes? That's him getting some snot all over his like floor and his shirt and himself. He's like, ah! Have snot all over the walls and floors. Oh my god, that would be funny as hell, dude. The train rot deep lore is deep. Yeah, it does go deep. Anyways, that's the guy. He's got a completely different character than the buyer. Six out of 10 needs snot. Oh, but the problem is then I have to fucking animate the snot to be like a different material. Guys! Guys! You just sometimes sneeze snot all over you when you get close. Oh my god, I love that. Put that on the board. Put that on. Someone put that on the board. Animate the snot. I'm just gonna do a really basic fucking UV. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not gonna do something like maybe in the future. What I'll do when I do another detail pass on this, I'll make it so it moves up and down a little bit. Snot. Snot. Oh, fuck. I exported the wrong settings. We have to thank you for being so patient with us? No, you guys are giving great ideas. I want this game to have some character to it, you know? I feel like that's part of the fun. If not, what is the point? What happened to choo-choo trains? This is choo-choo trains. Let's see how this looks. Obviously, it would move up and down. But we'll stick with that for now. When I grow up, I'm gonna make a snot material. We should play this music on stream more often. This is a vibe. Eh. What add-on does the quick UV screen thing? I want to say it's Zen UV? Would this be easier to animate? Nah. Nah. Doing it through a shader is more fun. Oh, shit. Snot's kind of going a little crazy. I kind of want it to be all one movement. I don't know if this is the right way to make it feel like one movement, though. Let's try this. Something real stupid. We try stupid things here. Obviously, the mesh is moving in a very irregular way, but he's a little sick. He's feeling he's a little sick. He caught a little cold. Someone came in, didn't have a mask, and now he's sick. And now he's getting everybody else sick. The COVID shrimp. I wonder if I should bake this light. You gotta sync the snot anim with the sound effects? Oh, that's not fucking happening. That's not happening. Oh yeah, that is not happening. I don't think that's, yeah, that's not, that will not be occurring, unfortunately. That is currently not in the budget. That's not happening. Mods, pull out the hammers. No, not the real ones, the toy ones. We're not trying to recreate a Hassan stream here, okay? Mod's still not here? Ah, fuck, we gotta wait another 6 months. Damn it. Alright, you live for now, for the next 5 months and 29 days. Hold on, I'm looking at my email just in case. That's crazy out of context. TSNY, he's here. Okay. Intern mod. Let's see what you can do. Oh, I gotta check my messages. I think I'm okay. Unless I get yelled at by my accountant. I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. All right, cool. We got ourselves the seller, who's a big shrimp-looking guy. He's got a mustache. He's also got a problem with some snot. And he's got arms. And he's very tall, so he has to curve down to look out his window. And that's our cute little guy, who's also disgusting. But that's okay. That's okay. I feel right at home as a streamer. Okay, alright. Good stream. Well, we still got more work to do, I think. But I'm really hungry. Being sick is normal, not disgusting. Leave him alone. Yeah, well, you could just use a tissue or something. Clean it up a little bit, you know? He doesn't get sick leave? Yeah, that's because it's his shop. It's his... it's his franchise shop. My chat isn't showing up on the stream? I don't know why that is. Why is the shop gate flooding in midair? What the fuck? I don't know. I didn't notice that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you noticed that. I'm Sonny. Oh man, we got a big payout this time around. Wowee! Dude, look at that throw. $27? You're scamming me, old man. And then we need shit to buy in here. Things are looking good. At Gaka Dubai. Things are looking very good at Gaka Dubai. Cool. Very cool. Video gaming. Shop guy reminds me of that one guy from Star Wars 7 that says quarter portion. I'm trying to think of Star Wars Episode 7, quarter portion. Bro, they had like no memorable aliens in that fucking movie. Because all of them speak English or Galactic Basic for some reason. Oh, this guy. It's probably just because, like, he's behind a gate and shit. $60 portions. He looks 3D. Really? Yeah, you don't say. I don't know why, but the Monsters Inc. type character made me think of if there was a train game with the Scream canisters and you transport them and they all go off at once. I don't remember these movies. You know, it came and went. It released, it went, and then it was gone. Just like that. Just like that. What movie was that? Dune. Dune Part 3 trailer. They went quite alien for that one. A lot of trains in this part of the woods, or part of the city woods, whatever. Anyways, we still need to make the interior for the garage. Need to get that going. I honestly think the idea of there only being trains is cool. I'm just using this concept as like, these are like long-range trains that are for some reason only managed by a specific race of alien that like everybody's racist against is like the funniest concept. It's not funny because obviously that's like a, you know, but it's still, it's kind of, well, it's not funny, but you know what I mean, whatever. It's interesting. Aren't all trains long range? Well, not necessarily. These are very long range. Is it going to be the only one train stop, or are you going to make other different variants? There's going to be different variants. So one of them is going to be completely underground. Then there's going to be other ones that basically, yeah, they're all going to look a little different. Right now, this is going to be the only variant for now, while we like work on the prototype of the game or like the rest of the game. But in the future, I want to have different, completely different like vibes. And then of course the store is going to have a different letter broken off. Every store is going to have a different letter. Now, I don't know if every store is going to have a different person. That I don't know. I think it'd be good that we keep the same guys. They just kind of follow you around, you know? Same guy just kind of follows you around. They're just, you know, oh, hey, next stop. Anyways, then we could just move. I have to set that fucking fence to the right thing. Yeah. It's coming with us. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let me move that to the right level then. Whoopsies. Oopsie daisy. Is there anything else I forgot? Oh, the light. That's not good. Anything else I forgot? No, I think that's fine. Okay. Let's add a ladder to go to the roof. What, are the bars on the window move like they're on springs? We don't ask questions here, okay? We don't ask those kinds of questions, okay? What's up with the Randy Newman? I don't know. It just started auto-playing. Are we feeling particularly Disney today? Yeah, a little slop today, you know. A little slop. I randomly started playing the Monsters, Inc. thing because I thought it was funny how our character looked like he was almost a character that you would find in like Monsters, Inc. or Men in Black. I think it started as we were trying to look for a song from Men in Black, and then all we could find was Will Smith. Disney owns Pixar, little bro. Disney owns everything, bro. Little hobo guy on the roof waiting for his train to hitchhike would be silly. I don't want to do too many, like, accessible character stuff, which is why I've been doing a lot of the, silhouette type stuff. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. I kind of want, like, all of the characters to be... Oh, a little tent? Alright, maybe, okay. You've got my attention. You have my attention. Maybe going on the roof isn't such a good idea. Because then I have to block this off. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't go on this roof. Maybe we go on the other roof. Maybe we allow going on the other roof. Maybe the other one. The other one I can figure out a bit more. You said attention. Ha ha ha. Mods, take out the hammers. Wait, I forgot to read YouTube chat. How much time did I spend making the train outside and inside? Oh, this has been a process trying to figure it out. I don't know how long it's been so far. Can we jump up here? I don't think so. Okay, this is the spot. This is the spot we allow. This is the spot. This is the spot. Okay. It's not been too long compared to bug fixing super hire. Well, snot guy just in there doing his thing. I didn't mean that to make you feel bad? Oh no, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Woozy, that did not make me feel bad. Wow. Look at us. Look at us. Don't fart. That roof needs 2 chairs and a table with beer. Yes, it does. It does indeed. Alright. This is cool. I think we can move on. I think the vibe of the station is great. Obviously, we do need to make the buying items system. But we need a lot of items to do the buying of the stuff. Like, either way, we can get the system going. But, like, nothing interesting is going to appear in the shop yet. Because here, Fards is coming in so little time. I'm happy with it, man. Nobody can put me down. Nobody can put me down! Except gravity. Are you planning on adding gag items to buy? Well, yeah, it's a friend slop game. What do you expect? You kidding me? Although I will say one thing. I fucking hate Unreal's way of doing GPU occlusion. You guys see like these weird little moments? God, it's so fucking shit. Man, why? Why did they make it all GPU occlusion? I think there's a plugin to make it CPU occlusion again. I hope it's not a engine adjustment. Like, I might re-implement CPU occlusion, because, like, man, this is just fucking garbage, man. It just looks so ugly. Buying beer that gives a drunk effect, etc. Yeah, I'll probably, like, we could do that for sure. He's got udders, bro. Udders for arms. I really like the silhouette stuff. I honestly, kind of took a little bit of the idea from Deadlock. As I was like, that could really fit for like these shopkeepers where you don't know what the hell they are. And then I don't have to like texture them fully, but it makes them mysterious, but they still have character to them. How do I do that wavy effect on the meshes? WPO. Just a bunch of WPO effects, really. The ARAM mode is fun? Oh yeah, that's great. What's the plugin for CPU occlusion? I remember seeing someone releasing a CPU occlusion plugin. I don't know if it's either a plugin or an engine adjustment. UE5 CPU occlusion. I gotta remember. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to re-enable the software occlusion. I swear I saw a plugin on Fab, though, to re-enable it, but I don't know the validity of it. Oh, someone open sourced the UE5 software occlusion plugin. And it's from an Epic Games, but it's on LinkedIn. Oh, come on. Why did they remove software occlusion? Like, I get it, they did it for like Nanite or some shit, but like, man, why is the occlusion so different on CPU? I don't know the exact behind the means, but there's one big difference, which is everything ends up being one frame behind. And that's what results in these really, when you're going like around a corner, these really, really ugly. You see that? Like, do you guys see that one frame where it just shows like a really fucking ugly effect? It's so ugly, man. Am I putting super high ads on this as a meme like you did with Ronin and super high? I'll probably put some little subtle ones. Yeah, it's so fucking garbage. Like, what we could do to minimize this from occurring is we put a really big plane underneath the world and make the bottom black. That way it's not as noticeable. But that plane doesn't get occluded. Like, that could be one solution. We put one gigantic plane underneath the world. Like, just insane you have to even do that? Like, what? I don't know why Unreal removed software occlusion. I really don't know. Actually, we'll just put this at the station. We don't need this in all of them. Treat as background for occlusion. Treat this pyramid as part of the background for occlusion purposes. Does that mean it just would not get occluded? Is there a way to make it so it does not get occluded? Just don't even do occlusion testing? I think they removed it because of nanite and simplifying their pipeline. It's dumb. Honestly, it's really stupid that they just removed it, but whatever. Oh. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, great. That sucks. Yes. So their plugin uses a component, which makes sense because it's not like you can just somehow override all static mesh components now. So I'd have to, for every single mesh that I want to not have this to properly occlude, I'd have to assign a component to all of them. Which is not fun. I'm sure there's probably a plugin that I like. I bet you if I look through my Twitter bookmarks, maybe I bookmarked one of them at some point. I'm watching your stream from the Welcome to the Game 3 demo. Oh, man. Dude, Tifu's playing Arc Raiders! That's funny. I'm sure I probably have a software occlusion. Oh, dude, look at this. Look, I got this random thing in my bookmarks. Damn. 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 That looks crazy. Did you see the latest video game donkey? Also, Half-Life 3 is definitely real. It is. What if that one art or Twitter post is an insider at Valve? What about cosmetic stickers and painting the train? I'll probably do a bunch of that stuff for sure. Yeah, I just looked at... no, wait, this is a different one. This is a different C software occlusion. So I want to know one that, like, I know people are using. Because I saw another one. UE5 software occlusion. Culling. What the hell? Dude, Reddit people are fucking useless. How do you enable software occlusion? One random fucking reply. Unreal does occlusion culling by default. Okay, you... But this plugin uses components, which is, I think that's kind of ridiculous. Oh, I don't think there's any fucking easy solution around this. I literally just saw that. Okay, let's just, for the beginning, let's just get a big black plane here, and that might be enough to, like, at least circumvent the issue. Only problem is it's being affected by our fog post-process currently. Pitch black. I should be able to maybe override the fog. Time to fork the engine? That's not happening. I really don't want to deal with that again. Please, no. No! Don't make me do that. Bro, that doesn't make any sense how that's happening. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so is this thing not large enough? It's also probably being affected by the fog. I already guess. Dude. Okay, here, I have an idea. Alright, here, I have an idea, because that's our biggest culprit spot. Because we have an interior, and it occurs mostly where the interiors are, so how about I do a little bit of something like this. Okay, so now it's not as noticeable. Because it shows as black. I'm sure I will find more headaches with a GPU occlusion. I fucking hate GPU occlusion. Man, what a piece of garbage. It's so bad with darker scenes too. You almost have to like emulate the outside. Who which fucking wise guy removed software occlusion? Oh, I'm getting real mad. As a fellow game dev, I'm honestly impressed by your work ethic. Every time I jump on a stream, you've advanced your project by a lot. Have you always been like this, or is it just case by case? This project is just fun so far. But I'm a pretty bad procrastinator. Yeah, I know there's that one link, but the problem is, for this one to work, you'd have to associate a component on literally every single object that needs it, which means every single static mesh in here is going to need that object. Now, that being said, I'm probably going to make it so these floors are not modular pieces. It's not necessary whatsoever. But at least the black, like the black plane underneath the fucking thing is enough to at least circumvent the issue slightly. But man, is it ugly. I gotta say, real ugly. What an ugly solution to a problem that shouldn't even have to be. I don't know, like why? If the whole floor is one object, it won't include as much. It won't occur as often, having them combined into one thing. But it helps. But kind of destructive, because now you're going to combine all your shit into one thing. Not as noticeable anymore because it's just one big... It's instead of the skybox showing, it's black. So I guess what you'd want to do for your skybox is like put a big... Like half of it should be black. That seems to be like... But what if... What if this starts occurring on the walls? Because right now I'm lucky because this entire building is one mesh. But imagine these were modular walls. You'd be fucked. I know this was a problem with the zombie game too. I could probably pull that project up and show you guys the exact spot where I was like, I fucking hate this. I hate this. How does this... Wait, I got a question. If his door is so small, how does he get out? Who's this guy? This is a new guy. He's the seller. The buyer's over there. He's like a slug. He probably just squeezes through. That's true. You know what we should do? We should give him a giant door. Actually, this should be a giant door, too. That would look hilarious. I think the small door is funnier. But, like, the large door would be great. Make a bunch of snot around the door? I do plan on putting some snot around. I think it's a funny idea. I kind of want a zoom button. Like, I was thinking of making right-click the zoom button. I was thinking of making it so you could scroll in and out, but maybe I should just have a static zoom, like, button. You know what I mean? I still think you should be able to fix the sign for something. I just have no idea how we would do the interaction for that. What's the deal with the whiskey barrels? No, that's gasoline. The gasolina. The trucks come in, they refuel it from the back, and then there'll be a flat fee, if you choose to, over here, to refuel the train. And I'm thinking I'll make it like a player interaction thing. Can we shoot it and blow the whole thing up? What the hell do you think this is? Fucking GTA? Damn, you're thinking about everything. Yeah, I'm a bit of a planner. Yeah, I'm a bit of a planner. I'm a bit of a thinker. I use my brain. I think a lot. I like to think. Okay. Well, I got stuff I need to do. Do the horse's balls grow and shrink depending on the weather, though? I'm gonna call that Rockstar Slop. Rockstar Slop. It's a form of slop that baits gamers into thinking a product is better than it is because of useless details that do not matter to the overall game. But it is enough to get a gamer to give them an erection just because it's a small ass detail that doesn't even actually add that much to the game. It's kind of funny. But it makes a really good Twitter thread. Yeah. Will there be rats running around with a chance of carrying an item? That would be funny. We do have the rat infestation, so if we do create the rat, like, we would just reuse the rat from the other thing. I think it's better that he's just squashed in there. Yeah, he is squashed in there. He's bending his fucking head forward and shit. Maybe we should curve his body more. Make his body look more curved. The gamer posture. Hell yeah. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go. Good stream. Well, I think. What did we get done? I don't know. We had a ladder. Another ladder. Shrimp guy. Garage door. I think it is soon time to get back to the gameplay. We should put the buying items thing in, though, at some point or another. Soon. I gotta go. I got a couple emails I need to respond to. Yeah. I got some emails I gotta respond to. And I gotta take a dookie. A little dookie or something. I need to relax a bit. Go respond to the $1 million publisher offers. I already got an offer to do funding for this game. But I was like, I don't need it. I'm fine. Thank you. Alright. See you guys tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? I think I'll see you guys Friday. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe earlier stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. On the note, have a great day. Thanks for dropping by. More work in the coming days. And working on the game and stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right. Goodbye.